Hey, all you basketball nerds, geeks, analytic experts. It's Jake Lick here from Ball Wont Lie, and today we're going to be looking at the Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics game from this past weekend. So, the starting lineups for the Bucks. Personally, I don't think it's that good. I don't really know why Eric Bledsoe was on the court with Giannis and Middleton and what's the last guy's name? And Henson. I don't think the floor spacing was that well. And I think we saw a lot of ISO basketball from them. And that's really not something that's going to work in the playoffs. And without the fouls and all of Giannis's amazing freakish plays, they definitely wouldn't have been even in this game. Because look at this ball movement. This is one of the few times that they actually use some type of ball movement during the game. And it's a simple Giannis pick. Giannis gets the ball, drops it down to John Henson. But you can see there's no spacing on the floor here at all until John Henson goes around. And of course, Eric Bledsoe's open in the corner. But by then, he's already going for the dunk. Unlike Boston, and Boston uses a variety of different things that really gets them open, you'll really see throughout this game that they do a lot of screens down low and then come around them. And this is just a simple flop concept, and it's actually not. It's pretty effective, as you can see that they keep using it because Milwaukee is so stubborn and their coach is so bad that he really refuses to ever change the defense or even the offense. You can keep seeing that Milwaukee keeps ISOing it. No matter how many times it doesn't work, no matter how terrible the shots are, they keep letting their players ISO. And I think it's because the coach really doesn't know what he's doing. Their coach really never tries to call up any plays. Their inbound plays are very stale. There's nothing really special going on. And a lot of these plays, you just see a lot of people standing aimlessly, not moving anywhere. And let's look at this play. So, very Giannis coming around with the screen. So now you have Middleton, and now look at there's 5 Celtics in the paint. You have no one to give the ball to. There's no spacing on the floor here. They were to do a pick and roll, but they threw it into 4 Boston defenders. Jason Tatum's allowed to go down, get the easy dunk, and free 2 points pretty much. Again, there's literally no spacing. This is pretty much their go-to play. Is a Giannis pick and roll, and Giannis gets a shot that he likes, but Brad Stevens, he's sitting there licking his lips, and he's thinking to himself, oh, wow, Giannis pull-up jumpers, he can do that all day. And on the other court, you have Terry Rozier, who's taking it in between 2 different defenders. On this next play, again, you see the ball movement, so smooth, they dump it down. Even though it's a miss, it's all about getting good shots, and that's really what this game came down to, is that Boston got way more good shots than the Milwaukee Bucks did, way more. As you just watch, you keep watching the Bucks ISO, hand it back and forth, pick, and then you give it back, or you drop it down low, and then once they go back up to the key, there's no ball movement anywhere. Here, the pick and roll worked to success. He was able to roll and get the easy bounce pass for 2 points. But in this first quarter, I really liked the Terry Rozier, Al Horford, Aaron Baines, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown lineup. It was working really well. They were getting some great passes. Here, Al Horford, he really was a huge mismatch to have Giannis on him. And playing Giannis at the center position, it didn't really look like it worked. It looked like he was really getting switched out there a lot. And for someone his size, you'd want him on someone like Al Horford, but Al Horford, just using technique and the little things, really was able to just destroy Giannis in every aspect. And again, watch how there's no ball movement from the Bucks. There's pretty much almost none. Around the screen, you get one pass, and they go all the way down. Don't pass, go all the way back up to the top of the key, and then take a contested shot. This is not good basketball. And for the first 4 quarters, 5 quarters, it was overtime. They didn't move the ball well. Here, that's good ball movement, leading to a foul, 2 shots. But it's not often Giannis goes down, and this is really their bread and butter, is when Giannis can go all the way downhill and just put it right up next to the basket, nice and smooth. The Celtics are out here working for almost every shot, and they're up 9, and here, this is also where the Bucks really like to work. They love the transition baskets, and it starts bringing them back in the game because they get out into transition, they push the ball quickly, and they're able to get these easy points. Here, you got to make that pass to the corner. He finally makes it super late, and he just misses because, Eric Bledsoe's not really the person you want on the floor. And right now, this is why I think their coach has absolutely no idea what he's doing. Right now, the lineup they have on the floor is Giannis Antetokounmpo, Malcolm Brogdon, John Henson, Kate Middleton, and Eric Bledsoe. It's just not a good lineup. There's not enough good floor spacing. Eric Bledsoe and Malcolm Brogdon should never be playing together in a game. I don't know why their coach thinks it's a good idea for 2 players that need the ball in their hands to be playing, and then also have Giannis, another player who you can't really pass the ball to him. You really need him to get in the ball, get him full down steam. I mean, look at these passes by the Celtics. I mean, even though they're leading the missing shots, they're taking good shots. And that's what the game of basketball is all about. You can see how the Celtics really space the floor. And one of the reasons I chose this game is because I thought this was the best game of the weekend. Now, it didn't have all the superstars, but in terms of just pure basketball, tons of great basketball was played by the Celtics. And if you read my predictions, you'll actually know that I took the Celtics in 5 because I really don't see any way this Milwaukee team, with all this ISO basketball they play. Here, look at this. Down to Giannis, 14 seconds on the clock, and he fades away. I mean, come on. I mean, he's tall and everything, but that's not a good shot. Down low, Jabari Parker gets a nice ISO, and he actually takes to the basket. He just didn't finish, but they got a good shot. And I mean, there's not a lot of good shots that they get at this game. Here, another terrible shot. I mean, there's 10 seconds left in the shot clock, and then he takes it back out, and Jaylen Brown kind of falls asleep here, and Milton is able to just go right by and get the easy 2 points. But, again, okay, now goes around, screen, and then look, Al Horford's backing him in the position, He's getting the position. Jaylen Brown gets it, back out. Terry Rozier's trying to make it work. He gets some ISO ball. Think of the plays that you've seen. That's one of the first ISO plays the Celtics have actually gone to. I mean, they don't do a lot of ISO basketball. They work as a team. And when you work as a team, you can pretty much beat these teams that try to use these superstars and these role players to shoot. Here is just an awful possession by the Bucks. And I mean, John Henson was shooting the ball. And the Celtics go right down because no one's playing defense. No one on the Bucks is even, they're not active. They're not playing as a team. I'm literally watching, and it's literally embarrassing to watch from someone that wants to watch them pass. I mean, one pass back to the other, one pass back to the other. Here we go. Screen at the top goes right around the screen. Now we're going to have one pass. One pass back to him again. And now ready, here comes a contested shot, blocked, turnover. And now we're going the other way. Now we got numbers, we take one pass, a great move by Terry Rozier again. And now the Celtics, who were just down 7, are only down 3 going into the second half. Now this third quarter, a lot of the same things happen, and you'll see it again as we go into the fourth quarter. The Bucks keep trying to push this ISO basketball, and it's really not working. The only thing keeping them into the game is this man, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and as he keeps driving, the mean will always regress to the mean. Giannis, no matter how many times he drives to that basket, he's eventually going to start making shots. Or he'll get fouls. Or both will happen. Which would happen in this game during the fourth is that every time he drove, he was either getting the foul called or he was making it. But here we go. Giannis gets the ball, immediately attacks the rim. The double team comes, throws it up off the backboard, doesn't look to pass, head down the whole time. Here we go. Giannis again passes up to Jason Terry, who they don't use enough, and he just... Oh, my God. All right, Jason. Now we have Giannis at the top. More ISO basketball from Brogdon. He takes a shot, and he actually makes it. But still, no ball movement, and then a terrible, terrible pass. I mean, the score is 63-62. So right now in the game, if I'm the Bucks coach, I'm thinking, we have to start moving the ball. We're not moving the ball. We're trying to ISO every single play. Our players are missing a ton of shots. We're only really in this game because of foul calls and Giannis right now. Without those two things, it's looking bad. And the Celtics, Brad Stevens is starting to run more plays. And the more plays he runs, I mean, you can see they keep getting these open shots. So now if you just watch that last play, here it is again. The same exact play. This time it's ran for Jaylen Brown, but it's the same exact play. They go right back to it, get 2 points on the foul. And now, I mean, you can just see one pass, they're looking. He's looking. He's making... Now he's got it one-on-one. Back to the basket. Goes right around him. There's no one there. They've got great spacing everywhere. And now you compare it to the Bucks. I mean, look, there's 3 people right there that are trying to guard the Bucks. Now look who Giannis has on him. And he can't get by him. They bring a double. Jabari takes a contested shot in the corner. Another terrible possession by the Bucks. And these terrible possessions, they keep happening. Every single time. And then Jaylen Brown just goes right back doors. Wide open. Another great pass. And you got 2 more points. So now, Jason Tatum, that's one of his questionable decisions. You have a wide open player in the corner. I think you should get it to him, but eventually they do get bailed out by Shane Larkin, who hits a 3. Chris Middleton, goes right down to his low post and hits his block. And now you have another great pass by Middleton again. Middleton's the one player on this team that really takes it as a team, and you can really see it because whenever he gets the ball, he's kind of doing the right thing. But even him, it's a lot of ISO basketball. when you can tell the Celtics, they go ISO in situations. On the low block, they're getting it there. When they got the mismatch they like, they're getting it there. So now right here, again, we see great ball movement. Look at all the movement by Terry Rozier. He's coming through, driving, and now Al Horford got the match. He likes way too much space, lines his feet up, knocks it down. Giannis takes a contested shot again, another contested shot. I mean, you're down 7 points right now. You can't be taking these contested shots. If I'm this coach, I'm yelling at him, telling him to move the ball, get your head up, look for the open men, and the other players, they got to move. I see no one moving. Look at this. No one boxes out. Al Horford can easily get the rebound, moves. I mean, look at this. I mean, wide open there. No one's playing defense. She goes right around him. Again, no defense. Free 2 points, gets a nice wide open layup. Here, you can start seeing how the Bucks are able to get back in this game because when they drive, they started getting these fouls called. And the fouls started getting called. And, they get called. You get 2 free points. You can start getting back into the game. And the Celtics, they weren't playing the best of basketball. They could have played better basketball. They weren't taking the best shots. Now they're starting to iso a little bit too much. You really don't want this. Is way too much isolation. Tries to make a pass, and now got to chuck up a terrible shot. Giannis gets it. Instantly tries to go on the break because this is what the Bucks want. They want this. Giannis takes a travel, gets called for. There's another foul call. So now you get 2 more free points. So now we got 82-86. 2 minutes left. Giannis goes right down, puts his head down, gets right into that basket, gets right into that lane. Easy basket. So now Rozier goes. I mean, I think that's a little bit of an illegal screen by Horford, but they can't see it. So I mean, that's a screen. It's a screen. Gets right around, gets the easy 3. So again, I mean, this was a good play. He drove to the basket, looked for the open man, kicked it out. I mean, that was one of the few plays we saw from the Bucks. I think we saw it earlier in the first quarter too, where they got around and they could kick it out. That's a strong play for them. It's a good play for a lot of teams. It's a common basketball play, but it's something. And then I don't know. This is bad basketball. That's a bad shot, but you know what? Big time players make big time plays. And what are you gonna do? Giannis again goes right into the paint, but they call him for a charge, and that is 100% a charge. So now again, look at this ISO basketball, no passes. I mean, Boston needs to be playing better defense, granted, but I mean, just to be able not to pass the ball in the 4th quarter. And now the Celtics, jeez, look at this man. That is 110% hustle. That is dedication and wanting to win more bad than anyone else on the court. And then here, another. Look at that. When the Bucks pass, they can get these open shots. And now look at this inbounds play. Inexcusable to double team Giannis. What are you doing? And a wide open shot. Giannis, great pass by Giannis, though. Way to draw the double team. Perfect shot. And this is just, oh my. Look at the space on the basketball court. Right now, they start moving. The Bucks don't know what's coming. Rozier, oh my God, Terry Rozier. And you know what? The ball won't lie, though. We need overtime, apparently. Jesus. I mean, without Middleton and Antetokounmpo, I mean, I don't know. This Bucks team may not win 12 games. If we're just being honest. So again, here we go. Pick and roll. But look at how they move. They got someone on the low post now. They go cut to the basket. You have 2 people cutting to the basket. Terry Rozier is wide open. But Al Horford makes one of the best passes I've ever seen from a big man. And they get it to him. So now, Jason Tatum running down the shot clock. They got to just throw it up. Maybe you'll get lucky. Makes it. They got lucky. So now the Bucks actually take a lead because Giannis goes down and gets a dunk. Tatum turns it over. They had a great play, though. It's just a rookie made a rookie mistake. And then here, Rozier, turns the corner, and he had it. So now the Bucks, they're down 1 after the Celtics make some free throw, and ISO. They take a terrible shot again. No ball movement except the pass from Giannis. And now here we go again. Middleton to the corner. They get a wide open shot. They run a play, and it doesn't work. It's not enough. But they have a whole 24-second. They get another wide open shot, and again, they get nothing. And pretty much now the Celtics are in power to win this game, but they turn it over. And now the Bucks they don't have numbers. Giannis thinks they do. They're conflicted. They don't know what to do. A timeout should be called here. The coach has no idea what he's doing. The Bucks are literally giving away the game right now. No ball movement. Brogdon to the rim, and he gets blocked by Shane Larkin. And then with 10 seconds, a contested fadeaway, and that's the end of the game. I mean, I really just think my opinion of this game was that it was a great game. The Celtics should have won by 20. I mean, when we really watched, we saw that the Celtics dominated. They were moving. They were passing. They were getting it. Brad Coach was thoroughly out coaching the Bucks head coach. I don't even know his name. That's how disgusted I am with his coaching. It is absolutely terrible coaching. It's terrible playing from the players not to move by themselves. I mean, do something out there. But, at the end of the day, the team that played better did deserve to win. And, in fact, at the end of the day, they did win. Even though with that ridiculous heave by Middleton. But, yeah, so right now we got the Celtics are up 1-0 on the Bucks. I'm taking the Celtics in 5 in this series. Let me know what you think, who's going to win in the comments below. And we'll be doing the Sixers Heat game, Game 2, tomorrow. Thank you, and continue balling out there, boys.